So my name is Dionne Fonotti, and I'm a filmmaker from Samoa, from the independent nation of Samoa, or just Samoa. And Samoa is located in the middle of the South Pacific. Um, we are pretty much in the middle of the Polynesian Triangle, and our immediate neighbors are American Samoa. So two different countries, but same culture.
Okay, Dion, just tell me why film and why the stories that you're trying to tell?
Um, I guess film because I love movies, and I've always loved film. When I was growing up, we weren't really allowed to watch television, and so the trade-off with my parents was since we couldn't watch TV, they let us watch any movie we wanted, and so movies have always been kind of, I guess, my gateway to. That's how I initially started to see the world, I suppose. So I've always loved film. I've always wanted to watch film. I'll watch anything really, um, and so it's yeah, I guess it's my favorite medium in that way. The kind of films that I want to make are because um, I understand enough of the history of film and the history of Pacific Islanders and Samoans in film to know that we have a very peripheral, we played a very peripheral role in film since the inception of film. So we've been present in films since the earliest films, just kind of as backdrop, as like I said, periphery. We're not really a part of the main story. We're just background, um, which I think has to change essentially. And so people talk about how there are no new stories. I mean, there's all the stories that are going to be made have been made, but that's not the case. I think for Indigenous people because you haven't heard our stories, so you haven't heard all the stories. Um, so to me, I guess that's kind of what motivates me and drives me is to now add our stories to the canon and to build up our own canon.
And what do you think is the first step to that? I mean, what were the main challenges to doing that?
I think the first, I guess it's not. I mean, there are people who actually are in the industry. So there are Samoans and Pacific Islanders and people of color, and indigenous people who have been, working in production for a while. I think probably one of the bigger challenges would be to get our own people to watch our own stuff, and to hopefully choose to watch something that I make rather than something that comes out of Hollywood. You can watch whatever you want, obviously, but to get our stuff out there so that it's known enough for people to choose it. A lot of people I don't think are aware of. Well, the independent filmmakers already are fighting that battle and getting their stuff, their films shown. So probably just awareness and accessibility for people so that they can not only become aware of what's being made, but get to see it at some point.
What would your advice be to someone who's in a country where, possibly a little bit like yours, but in a way even more isolated or maybe more politically difficult to tell a story at all?
I think the first step is to just write. And I think because for myself, that's where it all begins. It's great to be able to talk about these ideas, but once you put them to paper and commit yourself to the process. And I think for people with less resources and less access to things, to technology and such, I think nothing should stop you from being able to write your ideas down. And then hopefully at some point you have the opportunities that you need, that those come along to help you kind of pull to the next level. But I think it has to start with writing, first of all. I know that for me, I had to make myself learn how to write and write in this way, and then just keep doing it and keep at it.